My name is Khadija and I'm here with the graduate from TSU, Texas Southern University, class of 2015. Marcus here. How are you doing today?
Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm fine. Okay, so I just want to ask you, how does it feel being a black male graduating or black male graduate from TSU?
It feels amazing. I spent all 4 years here at Texas Southern University, and to just matriculate through this school, but taking the different experiences, learn new things, I was able to have so much fun. And to graduate, it feels amazing. I feel like I actually accomplished something because it was a struggle to get here, and now just to get out into the new world, going to law school, it feels amazing.
Okay, thank you. So, how did you decide that you wanted to attend an HBCU, and why was Texas Southern one of your choices?
It all came down because initially, I always wanted to go to TSU, but my mom didn't want me to go here. She was like, it's too black, it's too ratchet, nah, it's not for you. I'm like, yes, it is. And so I got offered a scholarship to Sam Houston State University. And so it was one day I was on my way up there to go fill out the paperwork, finalize everything. And right before I signed the papers to get my housing and all that, my mom called me and she was crying. And I was like, what's going on? And she was like, oh, hey, TSU just offered you $52,000 in the honors college. I'm like, well, you know what? Sorry, Sam Houston, I got some money at TSU waiting for me. Nope. And so that's what that was the final push to get to Texas Southern University. And so I know I made the right decision once I got here and I fully got it.
Okay, so do you think your experience with attending a university is different, attending a HBCU versus a PWI?
Oh, yeah. Like, it's very different. Because, for example, at Sam Houston, not throwing any shade, they cool, I love them. But if I would have went there, I would not have received the HBCU experience that I'm experiencing now. Here, we have different organizations, we have different backgrounds, different ideas coming together, flowing to flourish into the great university, the excellent and achievement that we see here today. It's like cooking, for example. Like, you got some chicken, right? And you got like some regular chicken, and there's nothing on there. That's like Sam Houston. But at an HBCU, at TSU, it's like you start throwing all the spices on there, put some sides in there, get a drink, boom, you got a whole meal. That's what it's like here at Texas Southern University.
So it's more like a family type thing?
It's more like a family because you can just walk out, just say hey to someone and say, hey, what's up, have a conversation with them. I don't think I would have gotten that at the so-called PWI or at another school.
Okay, so you think that the professors here were more willing and they pretty much gave you the information?
Yeah, very willing. For example, one of my professors, Dr. Nair, he's an administration of justice professor. He would sit down with me, he would speak with me, he would say, hey, you might want to try to work on this for your paper, or hey, I know some people in the field who you can speak with if you want to go into this area of practice. And so even now in grad school and in the law school, the professors say, hey, come to my office, meet with me, we need to sit down, make sure you got everything because you have a test coming up. So the professors are very engaged with the students. They really want to see you succeed. So therefore, TSU professors here, they are very willing and very helpful.
Okay, so as everyone says, that HBCUs are all about parties and it's a lot of distractions going on campus. What do you have to say about that?
I would have to say that's just a general idea of schools in general, a general idea for colleges rather. So if you go to a PWI, you're going to see parties, you're going to see people drinking, people doing whatever. You come here, you're going to see people partying and so forth. But it's really whatever you make it. If you come in here with the mindset on, hey, I'm going to party, I'm going to turn up, then you're going to party and turn up and flunk out. But if you come in here and say, hey, I may turn up, I may party, but I want to get my work done first, then that's what's going to keep you here. It's really whatever you make it. So, for example, for myself, before I went to a party, I would make sure I have like some homework done, or I would have certain pages read in my book. Then I'll go out and have fun. So that way I had some kind of accountability. So it's really up to you.
Right. So, what type of knowledge would you put on the incoming freshman?
All right, I would say two things. The first thing I would say is make sure you have like a good group of friends, someone who shares the same goal as you. So therefore, you may have a different variety in the group. Like this person may like to party, this person may like to really get down, but just make sure at the end of the day you all will come together and achieve the same goals. The next thing I would like to say is just stay focused. And what I mean by that, hey, you might have fun, but come in, plan out your day, plan out what you want to do, make sure you actually get that done. Make sure you get your homework assignments turned in on time. If it's something on Blackboard, look to see if there's any notifications. So basically get a group together, and stay accountable, plan out your day. So if you have those two basic things down, you'll be able to succeed here at TSU.
Okay, so can you tell me about an experience or one of your...
Yeah, I got it. Okay. So, for example, my freshman year here, I joined the TSU debate team, and I was able to travel to 4 different countries with the TSU debate team. From we went to Rome, Italy, we went to Antwerp, Belgium, Paris, France, and this year we recently went to Barcelona, Spain. And so my first year, I was kind of scared. I never went on the plane, and so the first time on the plane, I just flew across to another country. So I was scared, but it was cool. I couldn't be a little punk on the plane. But anyway, when we landed, I didn't really know what the people were speaking over there. It was a different language. Went to McDonald's, tried to order some food. Didn't really work out that well. I said I wanted a number 6. The lady tried to give me some cake and all that. I'm like, I didn't even know McDonald's had cake.
Right,
and so
right.
I met some interesting people in McDonald's. For example, there was some people from another country there, and it was like, we don't really like Americans. We don't really like you guys here. I'm like, well, you know what? If y'all don't like me, I don't even need to be here. Catch you guys later. So it's just, I was open to how other people view the United States. By simply coming to this school, I saw a real world experience, an opportunity that was allowed by TSU. So since I was able to join the debate team and travel, I was able to see other people's impressions on the United States. And I don't think I would have gotten that anywhere else except for here.
Okay, so do you think that the Black Lives Matter movement is more powerful here versus the PWI, or
Yes.
do you think that it's pretty much a self type of thing?
I would say it's more powerful here, and the only reason why is because HBCUs were pretty much founded on the principles of Black Lives Matter. Back in the day, it may not have been called Black Lives Matter, but at the end of the day, HBCUs were created for the success of Black African Americans, African Americans rather. So when we think about Black Lives Matter, we may see them on the news at PWIs. You see people fighting for justice at their schools. For example, the Missouri State incident. You may see people saying, "Oh, hey, the KKK is here. Black Lives Matter. We need to fight back." But here at TSU, we have more students who are actually trying to come together to find issues to help out other schools, to help out ourselves. So we have Black students who come here with the mindset of, hey, we have to succeed, we have to go further. We come in with the initial mindset. At a PWI, those students may not go in with that initial mindset of, hey, I want to help out somebody. They may come in with like, hey, I just want to get my degree and I'm going. But at an HBCU, you come in to say, hey, I want to help out the Black community and get my degree. So therefore, I believe that at HBCUs, you have a stronger Black Lives Matter, I guess you could say, mentality, because they come here looking forward to progressing the African American society.
And are you from Texas?
Yes, actually I'm from Lamar, Texas. It's about 45 minutes south of here. Very small town, so sometimes I drive back and forth on a good day. Call mom and say, hey mama, what's up? Come through, get some food. If I'm broke, mama, can I borrow some money, please? Help me out. So yes, but it's about 45 minutes south of here.
Okay, yeah, because I'm an out-of-state student, and so like transferring out here was pretty much a big deal. So what would you have to say for those coming from different states over to Texas to attend the university here?
I would say first, become good friends with somebody who's from the area. So if somebody knows the area well, try to be cool with them. My freshman year, most of my friends were from out of state. I had 3 of them from Michigan, a few from Arkansas. So I just had people scattered. And so we would all like jump in my car one day, we just like drive around Houston. And I'd be like, oh, hey, look over here. This is the aquarium. Oh, look over here. This is where you can get some food. Here go a couple of banks, HEB. Don't come out here after night, like it's gonna get crazy. But that's just a way of bonding with other people and a way of getting to know your surroundings. So if you come out here, you can meet people. And then also become cool with like administration, because in some cases you may not know what to do on campus, and they can help you out. So you can, I guess you could say, adopt a family pretty much here at school while you're away from your family by just getting to know someone.
So you think that the staff here, they gave you the knowledge that you need from past history events and so forth, and do you think that do you read up on it yourself?
Yes, so actually, when I was in high school, I really didn't do that much reading into like past events. It was just whatever was in front of me in the textbook, that's what I read. But now if we notice, textbooks are changing and some history is being altered, So when I came here to TSU, the professor started throwing ideas into my mind, like, hey, look up at this, look up what's going on in Egypt and all that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I just started researching different countries and different backgrounds, and I was able to learn a lot more. And the professors here helped me out a lot.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, that sums it up for the interview with Mr. Marcus here. Thank you for watching.